2024 is going to be an amazing year for crypto. We meticulously analyze forecasts from industry titans like JP Morgan, Forbes, A16Z, and really try to understand, studying more than 30 analysis and predictions, what this year is going to be all about. Prepare yourself for the journey, which is full of opportunities, but also some potential pitfalls. Let's start with the Bitcoin, the most important event happening this year. It's Bitcoin halving happening in April. And what that means is actually that twice as much efforts will be needed in order to create one Bitcoin. Historically, that reflected into higher pricing. Analysts are actually thinking that this alone will push price to more than $100,000. There is a counter narrative to this. Some believe that Bitcoin faces congestion issues and there are more advanced chains out there. We don't necessarily agree with that analysis. We believe that actually Bitcoin has the ultimate dominance. The next thing is Ethereum. There is also upgrading happening. It's called EIP4844, which should bring us more affordable and faster transactions. If anyone familiar with handling transaction on Ethereum would know they could be still really high, creating a lot of friction in these high fees for many projects. There is a counter narrative to that perhaps Ethereum won't be able to execute on this part. Let's see how this enhancement will actually work out. Next thing is L2. They are built on top of the existing chains like Ethereum. They have much more affordable fees. And some analysts believe that they will actually overcome the Ethereum in a number of transactions. Our analysis disagrees with that because they, as affordable as they are, many of these protocols are still fragmented, and ultimately Ethereum has much stronger thesis, especially in the light of this upcoming change. We are seeing some DeFi improvements. A lot of peer-to-peer lending and borrowing protocols are emerging. Gaming, millions more users will be onboarded onto a Web3 gaming, which is actually because of this blurred line between the reality and the actual game. Of course, it's always important to take these predictions with a bit of a skepticism. They might be true. In order to see their full potential, the timing may not be right. So always conduct through your research, diversify your portfolio, invest only what you afford to lose. Some other things to be mentioned, really important, is institutional adoption of Bitcoin. Just this year had Bitcoin ETF launched, which means that there is a lot of institutional money flowing. This will ultimately put a pressure into the pricing, and the market for Bitcoin will grow. We are seeing a new asset classes this year, for example, real world assets or carbon credit financing on Web3. This is something that our team is particularly interested in because we believe that that's the future of blockchain. We're also seeing integration of AI in one particular role where there is a consensus that AI should help with the user experience and also with making blockchain decentralization more user-friendly. One thing that should be mentioned here, there is a bit of a tail-end recession in the first half of 2024. That may mean that some of these bullish trends, especially on the Bitcoin, Ethereum, may happen maybe in summertime and later this year. So yes, diversify, but make sure that you understand the fundamentals here. Now we think that this year actually should bring some more clarity into the space. So when it comes to these recommendations, I think that what is clear that Bitcoin, Ethereum have the highest chances for growth. However, that does not mean that you shouldn't diversify, but the actual full potential of some of these alternative coins may happen later in this year, or according to the studies, even in 2025. Make sure you follow all the macroeconomic factors, for example, US monetary policy, inflation expectations, all of these play an important role, and leverage these regulatory changes. Stay tuned.